Seems I'm alone. I know Martin's supposed to be joining me at some point. I tried calling him, but he's been having a hard time with his phone, so who knows? Who knows? But see, fresh air. So those of you who are watching me, or soon us, I hope, um, on anything but Habs, get your butt over to Habs, HAPPS.TV. And of course, you can find us as Car Hunger, CARRHUNGER. Uh, sound to go out because he called in to say he's late. So I froze, yes, but it's not that cold out. So I am going to, because health, have self care. And you see, this is it: fresh air, exercise. Because I spent all day doing edits and all this other stuff, and believe it or not, a cigar. Um, have self care, a cigar. I guys, so you can hear me okay, right? So at some point, Martin will join me. So hang on. Aww. Apparently, my father's lighter is still having a problem. Oh, there he is. But where did I go?
Hello.
Okay, when I look at show live, I don't see me. I'm feeling well. Came in to say hi and see how you're doing. Hope your gift finally comes tomorrow. I hope so too. I do casually smoke cigars, not all the time because they're pricey. But hi, Martin. Okay, so can you guys see us both because I can't. When I hit go live, all I see is Martin,
What's going on?
and his audio is choppy. Did Martin take over my broadcast?
I just joined the broadcast.
Don't inhale yet. I know. I've been smoking cigars for years. Martin's really quiet too.
I'm quiet, am
Hi, Pooch.
I? Okay, so how do
Oh
we
no,
do?
that's better. I see only Martin, but can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Where'd I go?
I don't know. Hang on. Did I need you to add me somehow, or yeah? Let me check this.
Or very faintly.
Hmm. What happened here?
Wacky house. Yeah, because like one of us should be on top and one of us should be on bottom. I don't care which Martin. Hello. Now I see half of Christina. Well, that's because Christina had the phone way too close to her. Did Martin go away? Who is that knocking at my door? Hi, Red Eye. Ooh, that's what she said. Yeah. So where'd Martin go? Mr. Martin. Ooh, I like these. These are tasty. So who's top? I don't know. I think no, I think he's gone. I think he's out of here. Don't tell me this is gonna be the night of tech and people and thing issues.
All
Mr.
right.
Martin.
Trying to see what happens here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Um, a sec here. Portrait. Now, if I click on next step, do I take over again? What happens?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Hey, Sylvester and Christina. Hi, Scott. No, he's not with me at the moment.
So for the time being, I can be a voice.
He's deciding whether he wants to be on top or not. That's right. See, when I say go, when I click on go live, I see only you.
Right. Right now?
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense. Now, I think we've never actually tried this with two mobile devices, right? Because we usually do this with the.
Yeah, we have.
Hmm. Oh,
You bumped me out.
that's not fair.
Dirty
I
boy, I know.
haven't even finished actually clicked OK yet. So, all right.
Well, try that.
What's that?
Click it.
Click it.
Click it.
Click it. Click it. Show live. Yeah, see, show live shows me. And now my apps has crashed.
Oh no.
Really?
This isn't fair.
All right. If I pop out of apps here, I hope it doesn't kill us our broadcast again, but
Guess we'll find out.
don't seem to have any other choice.
Click it. You know you want to.
Oh wow.
Click
It's not
it.
even. It's doing what my phone did the other day. Oh. All right.
They can't watch me suck on a cigar if I don't have any video.
Well, no. But I'm still here.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, go back. See, all I can do is end broadcast now. This just doesn't make any sense.
Don't.
No. This is what happened the other night with my phone. Oh.
It's just going to be like the night of Martin, Christina, Jinx, everything.
I don't know. Let's see.
Now he froze.
Well, that was
crashing
probably
on
when
your
my app froze, right? Now I'm frozen. That's just. Cancel. All right. I'm gonna try this now that my app is unfrozen. I'm gonna close the app. Hopefully, it'll knock it back to you. I'm not gonna hit the end broadcast or anything. Hopefully, it'll knock it back to you, and then I will try and come on. I may just have to do voice. That way, people can see your lovely face smoking.
Aww.
Sensually smoking a cigar. All right, stand by, folks.
But I want to watch you pipe. Oh, I'll survive, I guess.
Yeah, that's okay. Yep. Hang on.
There's no reason for you to be sorry, Elena. Not you're doing. I'm assuming you guys can see me now. Can you see me now? My bangs flopping back in the wind. Yes, okay. I'm actually going to go rest. If and when your gifts are. Okay, fine. Watching the Star Trek Day panels on Facebook. Happy Star Trek Day. Happy Star Trek Day to you too, Kitty. Have a good night, you too, Elena. So, hi Desiree. Thank you. You're welcome. So yeah, so we thought we'd throw our hat in the ring. We may have to do another one because Martin's having a hard time getting on here and having both of us here. But you know, what better way to emotionally and mentally get yourself back in gear than fresh air, exercise, and a cigar? Comments only? What? What? Oh. Were you using your iPad, Martin? Gotta make separate feeds on both of you. Okay, see you later. Good eye. It's Desiree. How you doing, honey? Give you a sec, okay? Because yeah, Martin and I wanted to talk to you guys about basically what's happening and how we're progressing our lives and how difficult it is, but we're doing it anyway and all that kind of stuff. And iPad died within seconds on the Pro now. Hmm. You're doing a panel on Star Trek Prodigy. Oh, nice.
Okay, I am on audio.
You are on audio.
What is everyone seeing?
I see you.
You see me.
I see you. When I click on go live, I see you.
That really doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Because, yeah, you should come up as a second camera.
Yeah, I should.
Well, they're just going to have to look at you for a little bit. But, yeah, I see you, like, wide.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
So you're on your side.
I turned the Pro around so I could actually type without trying to figure out how to type sideways on a keyboard.
Well, I guess you're not typing. I guess they get to see your lovely face.
This is just wrong. There's got to be a way of doing
Pablo.
this with two mobile devices. Yeah.
There's supposed to be. Like, I mean, it's supposed to come through.
Yeah.
You see him as well. Okay, Jedi Senshi. Do you see both of us?
You see us both? Like, in this panic, I haven't even grabbed my pipe, so my pipe's still inside.
So you're not smoking at the same time as me? Jeez. I'm going to finish my cigar before you know.
Before I even fill the bowl?
Yeah.
So what are people seeing? Because I can't even see comments at the moment.
You can't?
No, I can't.
No, just him. Okay, apparently they only see you. Ah. We might have to try to reschedule this topic too, but I don't think we will be able to, before Friday with the schedule.
Do we actually have to create a second account for us so we can do?
We had one, but I can't find it now, so I'm thinking Haps did a cleanup. Haps may have done a cleanup.
But people can hear both of us, right?
Apparently, they can hear both of us.
So why is mine taking over, but you're the one that created the broadcast? It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I did create it on the computer. But that shouldn't make a difference. No. That's okay. That's okay. We're here to talk about well-being.
Self-care.
Self-care.
So on that subject,
I get exercise, fresh air, and a cigar. That's self-care,
fresh
right?
air and polluted lungs. But like Elena said, don't inhale. We don't actually inhale the smoke into our lungs. We just keep it in our mouth.
Well, you started smoking a pipe back in BC because I handed you my cigar one night.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to the washroom, and we promised ourselves, no smoking inside.
Yeah. And so I'm standing there with the cigar.
It's slowly going out. Yeah. And I discovered I prefer cigars over pipes. Like, I still like pipes. And the tobacco you've got there, Martin. Oh my God, that stuff is awesome.
That pipe tobacco, yeah. And you blended some of this stuff. So here, I'm gonna carry people inside since I'm on camera. I don't want to leave a blank screen with people just staring at our camera.
Oh, you see, I have a choice to remove you apparently.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a button here that says remove guest.
Yeah. Remove.
Turn on a light so we can see you. There we go. Okay, so stop a moment so we don't all get sick. Stop.
Stopping?
Stop. Point the camera more at your face so we don't get as much of the ceiling.
I can't even see my face at the moment right now. Unless if I hit next
drop
step.
The camera. Drop the camera. You don't have a go live button?
Hang on. Give me a sec. Let me go to next step.
Or see live. Oh, you turned around.
Portrait.
What a disaster.
Since it's working that way anyhow. Oh.
What?
There we go. Oh, whoa. Extreme close up. How's that?
Lovely, darling.
Lovely.
Okay. Oh, now it doesn't give me the button of remove guest. What?
Oh, this is just.
I went away for a second to check on comments and came back.
What's your
Later,
broadcast
Jedi
number
Senshi.
play? Awesome.
Yeah, because I was going to try removing you
Oh,
and see what happens.
if I hit the back button now, it gives me the end of broadcast. I don't know if it gives you the remove option now. This is just crazy.
Okay. I'm sorry, folks. I am going to do this.
What you gonna do?
Seems that we are jinxed tonight. Please. Oh. Hmm. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Should be right
Well, I
back.
can still hear you, and I guess I can still talk. I'm like,
Okay.
my visual will go away if I go somewhere else. And
Hey, Admiral Thrawn, Grand Admiral, how are you?
oh, so you can see comments now.
Now I can see comments. Yeah, well, I clicked on the next step. Right, that's when. Figures. That's when you said that the remove person disappeared.
Hmm.
Like we can't even just swap back and forth between us.
Apparently not.
Oh, there I got. Yeah, if I click on your icon, your preview up in the corner, it says remove guest, but I don't want to do that. But it gives me a blank screen.
That's right.
So, folks, what we're trying to do here is figure out. We're both on mobile devices right now, trying to share the broadcast between the two of us, and it does not seem to be letting us.
Mr. Self Care.
Mr. Self-Care, yeah.
This is a cool cigar too because it's got this kind of little nipple at the back that makes it really easy to just. You don't have to put your mouth around the whole cigar.
I mean, Christina, really? You know,
What? We're not that kind of
that
broadcast?
kind of broadcast.
No, I guess we're not.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to carry you guys back inside again for a sec. Trying not to make people too terribly dizzy here, but I need to get the lighter fluid because my lighter is not lighting.
So, Martin, we can't share a broadcast if we both can't be on camera.
I know, this is like, there's got to be a better way to do this.
But no complaining, it's a beta. It's a beta. Hats is a
This is
beta.
true. It's a beta.
Maybe we can get some sympathy awards.
Some what?
Sympathy awards.
Sympathy awards, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna redo the title when I get back or something. But you know what? Let's yeah. We're sorry, guys. We're really sorry, guys.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
No, we're just jinxed.
We're jinxed.
The jinx fairy came along and said, "Oh, there you go, you're jinxed."
Yeah. So how's everyone else tonight? Are we all taking care of ourselves?
He says as he lights up his sexy pipe.
My my awesome lighter that my awesome partner Christine gave me. This neat lighter that actually lights sideways, so you can light pipes.
I think it's cute how Martin always blows out his flame before closing
I
his
don't
cover.
always. I mean, yeah, I do often, but I don't always. Not always.
Yes, always. Why not?
Hardly ever. No, never.
No, never.
But,
Well,
so, this great blend from a nice local tobacco shop.
I custom blended from some of the old stuff, some of the new stuff, and some of the stuff
Yes.
in between. And it
Yeah,
actually turned out okay.
yeah. 'Cause some of the older stuff was drying out, so adding the new stuff adds a little bit of moisture back into it, which makes it more pliable, more workable.
Oh, and that new moisture pack for the humidor is brilliant.
That's worked out. The advice that guy gave us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Soak your humidor. I didn't even think of that.
Never would have thought. Yeah. All right.
So self-care. For Martin and I, it's a lot of trying to balance what we're doing as a profession. Like, I mean, being artists is very satisfying to have that as your profession. However, it it does keep you sitting around a lot. It does keep you, plopped on your butt and very little movement. So we have to remember things like stretches and eating right, which we don't always do, but we should do more often. And yeah, treating ourselves to some tobacco. We don't do cigarettes because we know what's in them. I mean, they add so many fillers and tar and all this horrible stuff they add to cigarettes. So Martin and I have become cigar and pipe smokers casually, and that keeps us fairly happy sometimes. It's a good way to unwind or treat yourself. Usually when we have a few extra bucks, we'll get ourselves a nice, 10-year-old tawny port or a really nice sherry or something like that. We're not the stereotypical Canadians downing cheap beer, and I guess you can say we've become quite the snobs in some ways, but that's not a bad thing. You just have to understand you can't do it every day.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Martin, if you try moving your voice, moving your mouth along with what I'm saying, it'll sound like my voice coming into your mouth. Oh, there's a delay. Oh, I see.
Great. I'm now your ventriloquist dummy.
So he's giving me that remove guest button again.
Is it now? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait until the preview. It's back. It's back.
Remove me. We'll just play the remove game back and forth.
Will that make you just audio, or will that completely remove you?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Lag. What can you do? I know. Hey, Michael.
Get over here on apps. It's not gonna be a long broadcast, unfortunately.
Yep. Oh, I just. Did you hit the remove guest?
No, I didn't. I didn't touch you.
No.
I didn't touch you.
You did not touch me.
I stayed on my side of the couch.
I think it's this iPad.
Or the car, or the.
Or the car, or the city.
Yeah, really. I see a lot of people who are doing mental health broadcasts, and I'm hoping at some point to be able to join one. But on that front, and when it comes to self-care, it was a huge decision for me to make to be where I am today. I've submitted myself to a program that's a little intense. That will kind of reteach, rebuild, and Martin's still doing his programs, but his is a more home to away type thing. Like he goes and does what he's supposed to do, and He calls the psychiatrist when he's supposed to, and in my case, it's a matter of completely separating. And the two of us right now are the reason I walked into this situation is because the two of us are trying to live separately. I don't want anyone to think that we're no longer a pair because that's not the case. We've just discovered that living together for that many years and with Martin's parents passing away, and he can cut me off at any time, folks. I'm not speaking on his behalf. I'm just rambling because I'm better at that than he is.
But
Um,
you can still see me. I'm in total agreement.
and you know, it's something happened inside his brain over the last 20 years, separation from his mom. And girls, listen, ladies, you know, if your guy's got an unhealthy attachment to anyone or anything, and even guys, if you just see those changes in, you know, your female counterpart, and she's not doing well because either her mother or her father have passed away or she moved away, just understand, you know, um, watch, so, you know, just understand this happens. These are mental conditions. We shouldn't just sit around and go, you know, ha 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 ha. That's
Hmm.
just the way he is. Leave that for the stand-up comics. Leave that for, you know, the storytelling, because storytelling works on moments in time that are predominantly based on stereotypes, so that they can focus on the story aspects and give you a complete story without having to give you a 20-hour story. But you know, go figure it out. The person, you know, who is your truest friend or the person who is your closest supporter will always understand that you're going to change. Your core is always going to stay the same. Like, you are who you are down to the core, but it's how you use it that makes a difference. And that changes as you experience life, you know? So Martin and I are right now working with how we can handle and how we can mentally manage to live in two separate spaces. So our expenses will go up,
Hmm.
and it will be difficult, and we've gotten rid of a lot of friends that are huge naysayers, and I've got a lot of female friends saying just leave them, and you know, we've got male friends saying don't worry, you know, I'll be there. Guys and gals, don't take it personally, but Martin and I have to find ourselves.
We do.
You know, if we're going to save the company, the friendship, and these great broadcasts and everything, and continue to be artists together, we just had to realize that because of the changes in his brain and some of the changes in my brain, that we can't live together anymore, and it's gonna take a lot of work to get that to work. And that's a huge self-care thing.
Hmm.
That's a huge self-care thing. Self-care isn't always about, you know, eating right or getting dressed every morning whether you want to or not. You know, a lot of times it's doing the hard things that are necessary in order for you to be who you are and to be wonderful and to be incredible, because we're human beings. That's what we are. We are incredible.
Every one of
And
us.
yeah, I'm really hoping, you know, some of you will step forward for, you know, our rescheduling of our cosplay takeover. Martin and I had a few cancellations, and then Martin wound up bogged down in work and didn't get back to where he is now in time, and it was just one thing after another.
Hmm.
So we thought we'd pop on tonight and just chat with you guys. I don't know if anyone has any questions or thoughts. I see that there's a lot of people on right now. You know, a
A lot
lot
of
of
people
people on.
broadcasting.
Martin,
Yeah.
speak.
Woof. Um, well, one thought comes to mind, you know, in discussing how our situation's been going. In it's a lot of people seem to think that they need to stay in the situation or the relationship that they're in the form that it's in because they're expected to. Right? Because, you know, oh, this is always how it's got to be, right? This is how we started the relationship. It's got to stay this way. And I think that's basically what Christine is alluding to, is that it doesn't have to, and it doesn't necessarily mean the end of a relationship or the end of a friendship. But to change the nature of the relationship is sometimes the best thing for it. Right. It's sometimes the best thing to save that relationship is to change it. This is why we're looking at doing what we're doing, right? Being in two different locations, calling each other partner, calling each other best friend, as opposed to sticking to um, that cookie cutter mentality of what a marriage should be like.
And Martin knows this as well, and some people are like, oh, I've been people lecturing me saying you're hurting him. No, like, I mean, I did not want to get married in the first place. Yeah, I wanted something. I wanted a gathering. I wanted, something like a little hand fasting, or, I really don't care what I think it's wrong that the government, sits there and gives certain benefits to certain types of relationships.
Yeah.
You know, um, being married, we lose a lot legally and financially, but we gain because, like, I mean, we can put each other on insurance that we can't if we're not. So it was at the time, and I guess right now I still don't care if we can make the finances worth and work and be proud of ourselves. And both of us should get just a regular job with a small medical thing, so we don't have to rely on each other. There's a lot of reformatting, and it's going to be a huge struggle. Especially when you're surrounded by friends who perceive whatever they're going to perceive, and it's fine. Everyone has the right to perceive whatever they want to perceive.
Mm-hmm.
However, when someone else is telling you that that's not their reality, and they respect that that's your version of their reality, let it go. Go out to a movie, hang out, you know, go have an ice cream at DQ in the middle of winter. Just
Exactly. Yeah.
go have a hot chocolate in the middle of a hot summer night. Whatever. It's I think coming from the girl who's just recently been diagnosed as having OCD. No, really? Um,
Yes.
no, I don't have that at all. And it's not bad
But
because,
what to do, right?
well, my OCD doesn't get in the way of my life.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it difficult when things don't work the way I need them to. But that's what kept me going in this industry. That's specific. Got to do this. Got to do that. I posted on my Facebook that, are you all surprised that now I've been diagnosed and OCD and apparently ADD or ADHD? They haven't decided yet. I don't think I'm ADHD. I think I'm just ADD. You know, but are we surprised? I'm not. And one of my friends posted that don't base my healing on my audience. That's who I am. My art has got to have meaning and purpose to someone other than me. It has to have meaning and purpose to me first, but I need it personally. I need to gift the world. I didn't have a child. I
Mm-hmm.
can't gift the world a child, but I
Yeah.
can gift the world what I see, what I hear, what I feel. And to do that, I have to share with all of you. I have to make it financially work. I have to make it. And I have no problems with, someone saying, okay, this is what people are going to buy. Okay, can I make it? Yeah, sure. Can I write
Yeah.
it? Sure. I have no problems with that. And to find out from one psychiatrist that there's now this new technique. What was it called again, Martin? When you turn your life into a story?
Oh, narrative therapy.
Narrative therapy. And it's still a very new concept. And I'm like, I've been doing that my whole life. I haven't been doing it as much recently, but I've been doing it my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm. Thank you, James. Oh, James. Oh, God,
James.
James. James, by the way, thank you so much for picking the priestess, like the voodoo
Yeah,
priestess,
that's gonna
because
be
we
fun.
are going. I don't know if we're going to use your first name or your last name, but we want to come up with some outrageous voodoo name. Madam something. We'll have to figure out whether we use your first name or your last name. But I am so happy you picked it because you're one of the people who's now Martin pointed out to me the last story and this one coming up. We seem to be crossing a lot of identity barriers.
A lot of gender borders. Yeah.
So you just gave us more reason to do that, and it makes me so happy. To me, that's self care. I get to be creative. You guys, are giving me the opportunity to work the parts of my brain I haven't really had much opportunity to work in ages. And it makes me very happy. And Martin's not originally a writer. So it's really interesting watching him try to work out a co-writing process because I haven't had him as a co-writer since, geez, what, honey, the Star Trek parody plays?
Yeah, early '90s. Yeah, I may smoke a pipe, but I'm not a writer.
Cool. Yeah, it is
I mean,
cool.
not first and foremost. Yeah.
Well, and this is it. Like, I mean, all you guys, this is September now. So this is when we're collecting the sponsorships for the October. So what we're going to do for October is instead of doing the $7, we changed our mind based on someone else the other broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do for every $5 you get a name, and it's going to be the sponsorships only. And then during the broadcast itself, um, if we go over $50 between sponsorships and awards, apply on the awards. What we're thinking of doing is if we go over $50, we'll donate the whole $50 to WWF.
The
And
World
when we
Wildlife Fund.
do World Wildlife, yes. And when we do the draw, see, World Wildlife, if you donate $50, and that's why we're saying $50 is that minimum. If you donate $50, you get a package for the animal, and the Monarch package is lovely. You get these little cards with the names on the back and stuff like that. Last year they if it was over $50 and over, you got like a little Monarch puppety thing. I
Plus,
know it's in the house, but I'm not sure where right now. But what we're going to do is whoever wins this time, we're going to put your name on the package because you can have it mailed to someone as a gift.
mm-hmm.
So the little card that will come will say Car Hunger Creative in your name.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to do for a prize this time.
I think
Get it
that's,
mailed directly to you guys. What do you think, Martin?
yep. I fully support that.
I'm sorry, my cigar went out. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, my pipe's been a little challenging tonight, but not too bad. Wind's picked up a little bit here.
We also want to make this into a collaboration. You guys are going to have two choices. You can either give us the name of someone or a pet or whatever. Again, one name for every $5 you sponsor. Give us the name, right? And you can either have us read out a small story about them, 5 minutes of story, or if you're not shy, we'll put you on camera. We'll
Mm-hmm.
invite you in, and you will have your 5 minutes that you can tell the story.
Yep. Tell the story about your loved one, your dearly departed.
I enjoy giving awards more. I'm smoking a cigar too. Awesome, James. Well, then wait till the
Cool.
broadcast itself, James, and then
Mm-hmm.
you can give awards then. That'll help push it
Yeah.
over 50.
Mm-hmm.
But because we have to plan the broadcast, we're going to do, the people's names and the stories to sponsors only. Doesn't mean we
Yep.
can't, put you into the prize categories. Again, any awards given. But if we go over 50,
Yep.
we have to make it to $50 or over. The whole 50 will go in.
Yeah.
And then why don't we say, Martin, what do you think? The whole 50
Okay.
and anything over 50, 50% of it. So we
Okay.
can keep the 50 theme. So in other words, if we wind up getting 60 between the awards and the sponsorships by the end of the broadcast, 55 will go to the Monarchs,
Yeah.
etc.,
Sure.
etc., etc. What do you guys think? 50 a good number? 50%, 50?
Going once, going twice.
You like that, Martin?
I like it. Yeah.
Now, because the wind changed direction and I got smoke up my nose, you're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to go in the mouth and out of the mouth. Sold! Yay!
All right.
So let's
Ow.
do it.
Ow.
Let's get some money into the Monarchs. They've started their migration, so we're seeing less and less of them. There aren't as many as there used to be, but I have seen a few this summer. So I'm happy about that.
Yep.
But yes, they are starting their migration. You guys, especially those of you who are south of us, are going to be seeing clusters
Mhm.
over the next couple of months.
This is it. As they travel down through the eastern U.S., they will be gathering numbers from different directions if they follow the path down.
See, and that's part of self care too. Doing something good for something. And we've got so many human causes. It's nice to help the animals that can't help themselves. And monarchs are so unique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, talk about a robust little species of insect. Right? When that one generation heads down, they travel like 4,000 miles, as much as four
Yep.
thousand miles to get to their winter nesting grounds in Mexico.
And then they die off laying eggs after eggs after eggs. And there's 4 generations before they head back. They've got such short lives that end. Then they come all the way, and then they give birth to the hardy ones, and then those hardy ones fly all the way back in the spring and summer, and
Yep.
then they do nothing but lay eggs, and then the ones who make it back, only have like 3 weeks lifespan type thing, and all they're doing is laying eggs and laying eggs and laying eggs. People, plant milkweed, please.
Yeah,
Plant milkweed.
plant it in your gardens, plant it in your yards, give them something to munch on.
All you North Americans, their food supply is being torn out left, right, and center.
Mm-hmm. It's very true. Oh,
Just, just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. So, Martin, have you been eating well since I've been here? They've been feeding me well.
yeah, actually. So I mean, it, it, it could be better, but overall, as long as they as long as they know what my dietary restrictions are, my dietary needs, they're willing to accommodate. But
Well, you've been mostly eating at home.
yeah, um, yeah. When I'm here, I'm using up leftovers and things in the freezer before they go freezer burn and stuff like that. So and yeah, doing my best to make sure I'm eating well. And eating well is a big part of self care.
I wish I was on camera with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just going to have to try to see if I can schedule it tomorrow because you are working on the crown tomorrow, right?
I will be, yeah, tomorrow night.
That's a huge mental health thing for us. And you have my monarch dress to fix
That's right.
because the Monarch Ultra Run is happening on the 22nd of this month.
21st.
21st, sorry.
21st, yeah.
And we are going to go out there and we are going to cheer them on
Yeah.
in costume, which means, Martin, we got to get monarch wings on your back.
We do, yeah. It's got to get that all
Maybe
picked up and everything. We've got a couple of weeks to do that.
maybe you should pour a bunch of those crowns and not worry about putting stones in yet. Just pour them, let them sit off to the side, and redesign the electronics in that pack.
Good idea. So yours will be functional, mine will be static, right? So we can get a chance to.
Well, I don't know. Didn't we get another set of mechanics and,
I'll,
and motors and everything?
I'll figure out if we have all the parts to do another set of moving ones.
Yeah, we didn't use the motors we bought. We stole from we stole from Maeve's wings,
That's right, yeah. We
and we
actually
should
we
invest in
have
another
a second
set.
we have a second plate, yeah, with a set of motors on it. So yeah, might be able to
So
use.
why don't you make me with a design that is marketable on our store
Yeah.
Why
Use.
don't you make me a new pack for my monarchs that is like the kind of thing we would sell?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, think of the customer.
Yep.
And you can broadcast some of that. I'll help you when you can from here.
Mm-hmm.
So we can keep everyone preoccupied. I'll read the comments so you can go and do your stuff. And you're on your own if I can't,
Uh-huh.
just like I was on my own when you went into that other program.
Yeah.
And
There's.
let's build me a new pack, and then you can use the old pack for the other wings.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah.
And someone needs to practice putting contact lenses in.
Yes. Especially the orange contacts.
Everyone out there, why are you so quiet?
Where is everyone?
I did notice there's a lot of broadcasts tonight.
Yeah. So the audience is spread thinly.
The audience is listening everywhere. Okay, I keep tunneling this cigar. I think I'm smoking too fast. I think I'm hyper all of a sudden because I've technically been indoors for 2 days. I keep forgetting to go out.
Forgetting to go out. Yeah. And this is a big part of self care too, right? Not forgetting to go out. You know, not forgetting to do things that are good for you.
Well, I'm kind of
Instead of
happy that
smoking a pipe.
I'm happy they have set meals though, because if they
Yeah.
weren't bringing a meal to my little room,
You'd
man, I'd forget to
you'd
eat
forget to
too.
eat. Yeah.
Okay, the second one of these, which is there at home, by the way, I gotta smoke
Oh,
it more casually because
yeah.
I keep tunneling this sucker.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I saw on the top of the humidor when I went to get my tobacco. Okay.
So is everyone out there taking care of yourself? What do you do in your hobby time? I want to play more games, Martin.
Yeah.
Because a Ticket to Ride, right? We bought
Mm-hmm.
it.
We just
We should
bought two
play it.
copies. Yeah, there are three. No, two of them. Yeah. And as more and more people get vaccinated, more and more people are able to go out and
You got a ticket to
do.
ride. You got a ticket to ride. And she don't care. My baby don't. I can't do that.
Oh my God! Would you like fries with that, Mr. Simpson?
So I'm looking at the time. I told them I'd be gone for an hour.
Right.
So I've got about 10 minutes. Would you like me to leave you with the broadcast? Or do we call it a nice even hour?
Let's call it a nice even hour.
All right, Martin. Talk.
Talk, 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 talk.
Or my
Uh,
evil chuckles in the background.
yeah.
Wah!
The whole self care thing. I mean, I think this is something that a lot of people just aren't lately haven't been paying attention to. With the pandemic and the lockdowns and the shut-ins and everything else, and it's like what you were saying the other day, Christina. Our one friend who works security for um, some of the food banks and the homeless shelters has noticed, like, just over the past year, that the numbers of people, the percentages of people coming in that have mental health disorders has increased immensely, and that's because people aren't.
Yeah,
I
he said when he
felt
started working there a
people aren't
couple of
taking
years.
the opportunity.
He said when he started working a couple of years ago. I think it's more than a couple of years ago because a couple of years ago is when the pandemic started.
Yeah.
It was about 1 in every 12 to 15
Mm-hmm.
had some form, like any level, right? That was
Whether it's
considered
depression,
medicatable
anxiety,
or
whatever. Yeah.
needed help. Yeah. And then he said when COVID started, the first little while, it was like it dropped to 1 in 9, and now it's 1 in 4.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too. A lot of you guys say, "Oh, you're so lucky to be a couple." There's no such thing as luck, guys.
No, it's all in the work that you put into it.
Well, and if both of us have mental breakdowns at the same time, neither one of us is there for the other. You just
No, yeah.
can't be. So you got to let other people be there for you. And it's actually the hardest thing when you get used to someone else being there for you. And then they can't. And then you can't for them either. It's really difficult to be a couple in these times. Okay, you're trapped. We've seen each other more in the last 2 years than we have in the 34 years we've been together.
So yeah.
Without regular employment, without,
Hmm.
the kind of support system we're used to, without, like, basically without our identity, our whole identity challenge. And of course, we're at that time in our life where that's usually a little bit, but this is huge. People, stop beating up on yourself. Martin and I have been finding that out the hard way.
Yeah.
Beating up on yourself is useless, and stop expecting the
It
other
hurts.
person to stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts.
Hurts both people involved, right? So it's like that right now for a lot of people. It's like that one writing device. Um, what is it called? Six Men in a Submarine. A very common
What?
writing device. Six Men in a Submarine. It's um, basically it's taking a situation where there are a small group of people and they're trapped inside a situation where they're in each other's faces around the clock because they have no way to leave the situation. It's like the same thing happens with the astronauts up on the ISS. They spend months. The only other people they see are the other people on the station, right? And it's not like they can say, "Oh, I need to go for a walk,"
No, this is
or
true.
"That's it, I'm going home." When the next supply ship isn't due for weeks, and and it's not designed to take passengers back to Earth, right? Um,
Well, sorry, I'll let you finish.
so yeah, it becomes a strain and a struggle, right? When there's no out, right? So we have to find our own way out within ourselves sometimes, whether that's meditation together or independently, individually.
Well, and you
Um,
can't completely cut people off, too. She
exactly.
says, cutting him off.
That's right.
Whoops. Well, yeah, and I see that a lot. People do this whole, well, I don't hear you. Well, yeah, hear me. You may not like what I'm saying, but that's okay. Respectfully say, that's great. Can we talk about a subject we have a little more in common? Because this is uncomfortable. Or get uncomfortable. Go ahead. Whatever happened to debate club? It was the best thing on the planet.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay, give premise to your statement. You can see Martin
Right.
never joined debate club.
No, no. In high school, I avoided things like debate club. I just wanted to be, I wanted to be that kid in the corner doodling and designing something, or staying late in art class, creating something. Or hanging out with the rest of the drama nerds. Right?
But even drama nerds, come on. Martin, it's a show. And your audience,
It is, yeah.
you want them to relate. You want to walk away feeling like, yeah, yeah, that audience gave me that. And that's why I say, yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because the mental capacity to be able to listen to your partner, even though your partner has a complete opposing view, you had to do research. And if they did more research or their debate was more solid, they get the point. But it
Yeah.
doesn't mean you're wrong. You did do your research, you did do your job, and you have to accept the fact that you didn't get the point. And that's okay. Debate club isn't about who wins.
Mm-hmm.
Debate club is who can make the point clearer,
Yeah.
who can make the judges feel like that point is more valid, more researched, more stable. And it brings you out of that childhood and into this adult thinking, this adult process. No, they didn't diagnose me with a high functioning brain. No.
Oh no, no, no. OCD? No, never. Oh, this is the thing too
ADD,
about the debate club.
MOUSC. Uh huh.
Yeah, but yes. And this is one thing about debate club is quite often you're assigned a
Oh,
subject
yeah.
and a position, and you may not necessarily believe that position yourself, but you've got to convince the judges that you believe that position.
Or at least you're educated enough to be able to debate that position.
To present it accordingly. Yeah.
You don't have to agree with it when it's done. You can still look at the other guy and go, I know I got the point, but I completely agree with you. I mean, who cares? The thing
Yeah.
is, your brain had to do all that work, and you're more educated for it. Because now when someone else comes up to you and goes, hey, you didn't get the point, but I completely agree with you, you can say, that's great. Did I make you feel good? And they can say, yes, I feel good. And then that's okay.
Yeah.
You're not hurting each other. I never ever got involved in a debate where someone says, I have the right to hurt another person.
No, because that's not a debate.
No.
That's an entirely different form of politics that we won't talk about.
Well, and again, what's hurt? If you're hurt by something I say, that doesn't necessarily mean I hurt you. It means you're hurt by something I said. It's okay. You're human. You're a human being.
Yeah.
Folks, the healthiest thing in the world is registering that you're a human being. The world is not going to agree with you. Chunks of it might.
That's right. I'm not a number. I'm a human being. Or was it? No, it was John Merrick, Elephant Man, right? I'm not an animal. I'm a human being.
I'm not an animal. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I went through the cigar like mad. It's supposed to last longer than this.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. I just kept tunneling it.
Kept the tunneling.
Yeah.
My pipe went pretty fast too. I don't think I packed this bowl quite as tight as I normally do, but it feels like the pipe also needs a bit of a clean out. Get some pipe cleaner.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Weren't you going to do that?
I was going to do that, so totally
Well,
forgot.
that's
Well,
self-care too.
hey, let's
Don't
do this
suck in.
self-care broadcast. Yeah.
Let's do a what?
But we were like, hey, let's do this self-care broadcast. Yeah, I think
Well,
the filter needs to be replaced too.
people, I need volunteers for a proper takeover.
Yes, HAPS takeover. As yet undisclosed rescheduled date, but let's make it happen.
Well, takeovers are always Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But time is debatable. There's
Time.
the debate thing again.
There's the debate thing again, yeah.
I feel very accomplished by getting a lot done on the computer,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel awesome being outside.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a reward for for a good amount of work.
That's right. Fresh
That's
air and a
part of
cigar.
self-care too. Rewarding yourself for jobs well done.
Yeah.
For effort. Too many people are like, oh, I feel bad about myself, so I'm gonna give myself a treat to feel better. It's like, no, that's kind of the opposite.
Yes.
The opposite effect.
Emotion eating.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I have a microwave popcorn. I'm gonna go through that stuff so fast. I know microwave popcorn is half crap because of all the stuff they put in it and so it to be able to pop. I want one of those microwave popping bowls.
The little balls, yeah.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
So how do you feel, Martin?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, got a fair amount accomplished today too. Doing a whole bunch of that research and getting a few things cleaned up here. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Always understand your limitations, but that doesn't mean you have to, not strive for the maximum.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it might be the slogan of the U.S. Air Force, but "Be all that you can be" is actually a very good thing.
Isn't that the Army?
Is it? Or is it the Army? I thought it was the Air Force.
It's the Army.
The American.
Nope, that's the Army. Be all that you can be is the Army. In the Army.
You're in. You're not behind the plow. Never get rich, you son of a. Oh, never mind.
Oh no! Oh. No. No! 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 No!
Yeah, that's an old flashback song. Oh yeah.
Feels so good to be outside.
Yeah. It's nice and fresh tonight, and it's far drier than it was last night.
Oh my god, that was the best thunderstorm ever.
For anyone in Southern Ontario and the Toronto area, that was an amazing light show last night.
I left my blind open a little bit, and I didn't want to fall asleep, but I did.
Right. Just lay there watching it.
Yep. I didn't even plug in my stuff. That was so like, I was so tired, but so
Yeah.
happily tired.
Just watching the lightning flashing through the window, lighting up the room.
Okay. So, da, 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 look at the time. Look at the time. 1 hour, 1 minute.
That's not bad.
I have to get back. So, Martin, whatever your last word is, say it, and then get out of my way.
Take care of yourselves, people. You're worth it.
Aww.
Really, truly.
I
We
love
all
your
are.
face.
Okay, folks.
Hey, Martin.
Uh-huh.
Say goodbye, Martin, so I can say goodbye to them.
Goodbye, Martin.
Now quit the app or something.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Is he gone? Is he gone? Is he gone? All right, now we can talk about him. So, folks, listen. Self-respect, self-love. Respect yourself more than anyone else can. Everything will be fine. Seriously. We don't have enough self-respect or self-love in this world. And I will end every broadcast every single time this way. All right? So unless anything ever cuts me off, you will hear it from me over and over again. Self-respect, self-love, self-respect, self-love. Keep chanting it. People can't be there for you when you need them, and they said they would. Oh, they better have a damn good excuse, because when people say you're going to be there, they should be there. And if you can't obligate that much time to someone, don't promise them you will. Just don't. Be sensible, be reasonable, and be realistic, and you'll always love yourself, and they'll always love you. There's no problems there. Have a blessed night. Thank you so much, James. It was a quiet night tonight. Tomorrow he's going to continue working on the crown, and then very soon he really has to get on the monarch stuff. I wish I was there to be working alongside him, but what I'm going through right now is a priority. So everyone, please, 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 please respect yourself. We'll see you all later, all right? Take care and stay safe. Damn virus is still out there, okay? All right. This is me saying adios, goodbye, and all the other things.